Alright, shalom, shalom. Hold on 1 second. Make sure I can't hear nothing. Alright, shalom, shalom. This your brother Abaya, Yasha Allah. Coming with another lesson, man. Or a lesson rather. I guess my other couple videos have been testimonies, but this is a lesson. Simple law that's easy to keep, that a lot of us refuse to do for whatever reason. First and foremost, you have to keep the laws, man. Do not let your pastor tell you anything otherwise. You have to keep the laws. Thus saith the Most High in Revelation 14:12, Revelation 22:14. You have to keep the laws and the faith, because faith without works is dead. The works are actually the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. If you don't do that, you're in sin, literally, by definition, because according to the Bible, in 1 John 3 and 4, sin is the transgression of the law. So to transgress the law is to break the law. It's to not do the law, right? And the wages of sin is death. And we don't want to die, right? We want to live. All right, so this is one law that is so easy to keep, man. Right? All of them are pretty simple, right? But it's some that's kind of complicated because we in a captive state. We're not in our homeland. And this place that we're attached to, they could care less about the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High, right? They just care about gold, oil, right, and drugs. That's what they care about. Gold, oil, and drugs. The acronym for God. That's the God that they trust in. That's what's on your money, right? But, all right, this is the book of Isaiah 34, chapter 34 and verse 16. It says, "Seek ye out of the book of the Lord and read. No one of these shall fail, none shall want her mate." All right, so it's simply saying, but read the book. How else you gonna know what a law is if you never read? All right, it says none shall want her mate, because once you read these scriptures, man, and you see these prophecies, and you know that you lived out some of these prophecies, and you know that some of these prophecies have been lived out on the earth, some of them are still going on, and there's still some to come. There's no other book that can compare. Not a Quran, not a nothing. No other book can compare to the Holy Bible, to the Holy Scriptures, the Holy Books, right? Because that's what the word Bible means. It just means books, right? It says, "For my mouth it hath commanded," meaning it's a commandment. You are supposed to read. "And his spirit it hath gathered them." The spirit are these words, according to John 6:63. The spirit are the words of the Most High. So, if you never read the book, how can you get the spirit of the Most High in you? How can you have the Holy Spirit if you never read the book? Because according to Acts 7, and I think it's 51 and 53, having the Holy Spirit is doing thus says the Most High, because you're literally walking in his spirit. You're walking in his words and his instruction. The Messiah did it perfectly, right? And we can do all things through Christ who strengthens us, so we can do it too. The perfect us. I always compare it to like working out and exercising, right? You know your limits. You know how hard you can go. You know when to fall back. You know when to stop, get water. When you can go back to it, and so forth and so on. Put forth the same effort to these scriptures and learning who you are. Because you are so-called black man, black women, Cubans, Mexicans, so forth and so on. Everybody know about the chart. If you don't know about the chart, Google it. Hebrew Israelite chart. Right? And it's already understood that it's still Hebrews all over the world. We get that. But we talking about the Western world. Yes, that chart, I believe is accurate, bro. Right? So, this is the book of Revelation 1 and 3. It says, "Blessed is he that readeth. Blessed is he that readeth, and they that hear the words of this prophecy, and keep those things which are written therein. For the time is at hand." Man, we ain't got time to be bojangling, you know what I'm saying, out here doing whatever it is we feel like we want to do. If you ain't paying attention to what's going on, and if you ain't watching and praying, man, it's getting so real like this thing. I'm talking about so real. Bro, I'm talking about uprisings of the people all over the world. I'm talking about uh America and the EU, bro, straight breaking up. That's revelation. When the whore that ride the beast, man, come on, man. That's revelation, bro. It's happening. We at the end. The time is at hand. And a lot of y'all could care less about the book. Y'all care more about going to the club, swinging. Right? Y'all care more about getting high, getting drunk, hollering at the whoever man, whoever woman, going to the mall and walking around. Bruh, who does that? You grown as hell, man. If you a grown, look, I don't want y'all to hear this, man. You was a grown man and you going to the mall to walk around and holler at girls and holler at women, man, bro, you lacking, bro. Mentally, you ain't developed. They call that retardation. You need to get your stuff together, homeboy. Grown men go to stores to buy and get the hell out. For real. That's it. And we already have what we want to buy in mind, so we go directly to it and get out. Bro, I know I'm off course, but hey, yeah, back to the point at hand, man. Read these scriptures, bro. The time is at hand. We at the end, man. We waking up. That ain't never happened before, man. That ain't never happened before. It's all the way down in Alabama, man. Birmingham, Alabama, Tennessee, all over the world, bro. And every time, every day, another person wakes up, different things start to happen over the world that people can't explain. Because back in the day when I was young, it was like, oh, it's the end time, it's the end time. But the only thing they had to go out for was wars and rumors of wars. Bruh, when I tell you these people are literally at the edge of war. World War III has actually already started. It has started with the finances. Propaganda for it started and all of that. The famine of the word coming, persecution of the saints is about to rightfully hit hard. They got a movie called St. Paul. Google that, man. St. Paul. Well, they trying to pit the so-called black Hebrew Israelites, just Hebrew Israelites for real. Because that's who we are. They pin that term black on it to incite a certain negative mindset. Because to be black in America is already negative. If you don't know that, you slipping as well. But they got that movie coming out to depict us as terrorists, man. It said that in the movie it's a college student that infiltrates the black Hebrew it's a college student that infiltrates the Hebrew Israelites, right? And in doing so, he finds out that they got a plot to do some kind of terrorist act with the government. Bro, we don't even roll like that. Real talk. Everybody that knows a Hebrew Israelite, everybody that knows, when I say knows a Hebrew Israelite, I'm talking about knows a person that knows that who they are. Because every so-called black man and black woman that came over here on slave ships, right, they can identify with the curses in the book. Bro, you Israel, period. Right? But everybody that knows one of the Most High's chosen people, they know we not on no terrorist crap. We waiting on the Messiah. And we ain't got to do nothing but sit back and let Esau kill himself. That's all we got to do. And that's what we doing. We reading these scripts because we don't want to get judged. We not, bro. All right. The Messiah, the Most High gonna do this through the Messiah, and the Messiah gonna lead his army. But things got to happen on this earth first. And when all of the things happen on this earth, it ain't gonna be like, you know what I'm talking about, we got to infiltrate Jack. It ain't gonna be no infiltrate. It's gonna be blatant and in your face. Because the whole world gonna be at chaos. No rules, no laws, straight chaotic. Bombs over Baghdad. War in full effect. Cities is destroyed by Esau's missiles, the real terrorists. Right? The first aerial bomber, Esau, yes, he gonna do it. And after he get done destroying most of himself, then we gonna come in and under the Messiah and do our thing, according to Ezekiel 25. Right? But this Nehemiah 8:8, it says, so they read in the book, in the law of power, distinctly. They ain't just read just to be reading, distinctly. Right? And gave the sense. Not only did they read, but they broke down everything that they read. Same way I'm doing right now, the same way we do. Those of us that are in the truth, the real truth. Right? It says, and cause them to understand the read. What's the sense of reading something and you don't know what it's talking about? Just to say that you read. Right? So, just a quick little lesson, man, on reading, man, and paying attention. All right, don't just do things, just do things. Do things with a purpose. And do things for the purpose of the kingdom. Period. Kwam Yasha'Allah, Yahweh, Bahashem, Hamashiach, Yahweh Shah, Barakatham, Yahweh, Bahashem, Hamashiach, Yahweh Shah, Baba Kashah, Abad, Babal, Kwam Yasha'Allah, Shalom.